It's Saturday, let's keep reading Zuozhuan. What Zuozhuan chronicles happened almost 3,000 years ago when a feudalist power called Zhou dominated the northern and central parts of China. As Zhou enforced its religious and social orders, a common identity started to form. Zhou people referred to it as Huaxia. Huaxia culture proved to be magnetic. People of the non-Zhou groups began to absorb it through trade and the conflict with Zhou. One of the most captivating examples of this process is a musical critic from 544 BCE. The critic is Prince Zha of Wu, who was a state sitting on the outskirts of Zhou in the Yangtze River Valley. By 544 BCE, Wu was a rising outsider to the weakening central Zhou court. The prince was on a diplomatic mission to Zhou vassal states, and in the state of Lu, he attended a concert. The most celebrated Zhou music and dances were performed for him. Reflecting on the solemn ritual oaths, he left probably the most resounding musical critic in Chinese history. He said that the notes were forthright yet not arrogant, proximate yet not pressing, afar yet not alienating, joyous yet not unbridled, sharing a common ground with great virtue. Bear in mind that the odes were composed and performed in memory of the late kings who created Huaxia. That a prince of a peripheral state could evoke this glorious history and capture the political undertone, possibly in front of officials who had lived through Zhou's decline, showcases the rich and deep root of Huaxia's cultural influence despite Zhou's decline. The concept had indeed outgrown Zhou within about 300 years, laying the cultural foundation for Qin dynasty's unification of China. Back to Prince Zha, he left Lu unknowing that his commentary would earn him a big fan. This fan was just a little boy at the time. Soon he would grow into an incredible figure. He is known to us as Confucius. Let's meet up on Sunday for the last episode of this series.